It's a $60 million problem. Money paid out by the CTA due to bus accidents. This one alone cost taxpayers nearly $8 million.
Now the CTA is promising to investigator Pam Zeckman it's going to do a better job of hiring safer drivers.
Video from a bus camera shows the bus driver going west on Grand Avenue. He accelerates to get around a car and barrels into the intersection on a red light, crashing into a car heading south on Kedzie. The driver of the car, Miriam Brager, suffered a ruptured spleen, broken bones, and a traumatic brain injury.
What would you tell the CTA right now?
It is painful. I suffer, and I suffer every day.
The bus driver, Anthony Miller, was hired just 11 months before, despite his 5 speeding tickets and others for negligent driving, disregarding a traffic control device, and improper lane usage.
They definitely should have evaluated him more properly before letting him get on the road to potentially harm not only his passengers but others on the road.
The Bragers recently won about $8 million from the CTA for Miller's negligent driving.
He actually had an accident 2 days before this accident.
The CTA primarily relies on whether a bus driver applicant's license is in good standing with the Secretary of State.
And as we previously disclosed, the CTA does not check court traffic ticket records before or after bus drivers are hired, as we did. So risky drivers were on the street, like one who killed a pedestrian here and another who badly injured this woman.
It all could have been prevented just by looking at a driving record.
Now the Bragers are joining that plea.
Because ultimately, people's lives are in their hands when they drive those buses.
The CTA's president says safety is one of his highest priorities.
There are a lot of people that we reject, even today, because of their driving records.
Are you going to do something about the issues we've raised in our reports?
The answer is yes. Yes. The question is, should we be more selective, or is there more information that we should have to improve our selection? And I think that's what we're really talking about.
And the answer to that is?
Absolutely.
To avoid crashes like this.
Miller declined to comment for this report, but has maintained he was not at fault for the accident. The CTA fired him after it happened. The CTA's president says he's committed to ramping up the resources the agency uses to check out an applicant's driving history before and after they're hired. And Rob and Erica, we will be following up on what they do.
Sounds like they have the information. It's out there. They just need to make sure they're tapping into it.
Well, we were able to find it doing court checks and histories that are available from the Circuit Court of Cook County, from red light cameras. It's all available and not that difficult.